everybody. Excited utterance here. Oh god, my fonts have changed again. StreamYard, what are you doing? Hang on, let me fix it. I like that one. Cool. Okay. The font's really big too. Like, proportions matter. Anyway, how are you all? Good to see you. Scott, you became a member again. That's nice. Hello, Scott. It was, and you gifted a membership too. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. Good to see you, Scott, and thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm full of roids at the moment, and you don't want to make me angry. So thank you. You made me happy right from the beginning. Yes, I have had a cortisone shot in my shoulder because I have bursitis in the shoulder, which means that I can't punch people with my left arm, but I probably can punch people with my right arm. Probably could still get you with my right arm. So yeah. Thank you so much, Scott. Nice to have you back. Is it escaping charges if there's no evidence of criminal activity? David, have you heard about this case? Because there might be a bit of evidence of criminal activity. Stream not cancelled, Mavka. Oh, half Irish, you started it. Mavka is Team David. David, as in making it more simple, David, have you ever thought about putting a 4 in your name? Hey, Dolly.
Hey. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, the shot did help a little bit. So I'm not
good.
I'm not as grumpy as I have been. Hello, John.
Can't get any worse.
It could have. It really could have. Angela, how are you, love? It's been a minute. Yeah, and all my R is here. Hi. Careful, Mav. Yes. I'm not spelling it that stupid way. It's very difficult to type it. Like, you got to remember where the 4 is.
Yeah. Just spell it the normal way.
Well, you know, he's an artist. He's got to do things differently. Okay.
I mean, David's are typically insufferable, but
they are they're typically insufferable. This one's super insufferable, and don't worry, we're not going to have
MLS?
to put up with him much longer.
Oh, the guy we're streaming about. Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to put up with him too much longer because regardless whether or not he gets thrown into prison, his career's over. So there's that.
Poor guy. He can go back to playing Fortnite.
He has already gone back to playing Fortnite.
Has he really?
Yes. Yes. He's already back playing Fortnite. People have seen him on Fortnite playing just, you know, why not? He's got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been playing Fortnite. He's the only mod of his own subreddit.
That's how you do it.
And he's been deleting comments.
Oh.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of mean comments, clearly. Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah. And he was even seen on TikTok posting just one comment, okay, and then deleting it really quickly because he realized, obviously, that he was using his main account, like not one of his old accounts. Yeah. He ain't the brightest. Young David. No. Yeah, he's a strict mod. Anyway, what the fuck is this? An all blue Janny chat? I do have a few Jannies around today. Hello, Jannies. Nice to see you all. It's not as bad as Darley's.
Well, I had to make Scott a mod when he said all mods are retards.
Oh, is that what you did? Yeah.
I did, yeah. And then I made him a mod.
All right. Tracy Burton's here. How are you, love? Good to see you. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. So, since this has started, well, not since it started, since I've started like digging into this, I kind of can't stop thinking about it, and I've been like watching all the TikToks and stuff, which is frying my brain. And I've also been listening to his music, which is also frying my brain. And I've discovered unfortunately, that he's a Stray Kids fan, and I like Stray Kids. And he's also friends with Cat's Eye, and I like Cat's Eye. You don't know who they are, do you? They're the first global girl group band. Like they're don't worry.
Well, let's not assume their gender.
Yeah. So it's a shame. Hello, you've been a member for 2 months. That's nice of you. Welcome. You have no idea who you're talking about. Go on Netflix and look up Popstar Academy. There's a whole Netflix thing about them, and so they're a girl group that have been put together based on the K-pop model of training. And there's this record company in Korea called Hybe and Geffen, which is a pop group, a record label in America. They and Hybe got together and they did like a survival show, and they made a group called Cat's Eye, which has like a girl from many different countries in it. So there's an American girl, and then there's an Indian girl, and there's a Korean girl. And blah, blah.
Oh, and just everyone, it was Babu's birthday 2 days ago.
Hi, Babu. Happy birthday, love.
He's 5
How
years
old are you, sweetheart? 5?
5. He's a big boy.
Ooh, he's a big boy.
And Junior's birthday is in 2 days.
They're that close together.
Yeah, 4 days apart. 1 year and 4 days. 1 year and 4 days.
Right. Well, happy birthday to the Aussie Cats. And you know what? Thank you, beautiful Waterfall, for getting us back on track. What's this case about? Hey, everyone. No, it's fine. Happy birthday. I love it when you ask very pertinent questions like this. What's this case about? Hey, everyone. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. And, of course I have something ready for you to go through what the case is about, even though like sort of 10 days or more have passed since this started. And there are many streams about all this. A lot of people probably already know what the case is about, but I'm going to give you the run over about it because that's what I do. How are you, Funjin? Good to see you. It's the Rice Girls or whatever. It's kind of like Spice Girls, yeah, but no. Hella thinks he's innocent. Well, he hasn't even been charged yet, right? So this is important, guys. Let's just get really real about this. David hasn't been charged yet. And people are kind of mad about this, right? They're all like, why the fuck has this dude not been charged when a dead girl
after what he did at Disneyland? Oh, this guy.
Because because a dead girl has been found in the boot of his Tesla. How the hell has he not been charged? Right? So I'll show you.
Why couldn't one of those leftists have just set his Tesla on fire a few months ago? Would have taken care of everything.
It doesn't make any sense that his car has a dead girl in it, yet he's still free. And as you hear more, it makes less sense, right? So let's keep going. Okay, so boom. Okay, so this is the girl, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So rest in peace. Born September 7, 2010. She is 2 years older than my daughter, right? So she didn't make it to her 15th birthday. She was in the car. She was in the trunk of this car for her 15th birthday, right? So she turned 14 September 2024, and her body was discovered September 8th, 2025, a day after what would have been her 15th birthday. Wow. Right? She's that young. She's that young. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is disturbing because He has known her since she was at most 11, right? And when I say known her, I mean known her, right? Now, apparently, they met playing Fortnite, or on a Discord server where people were chatting because they played Fortnite. Those of us who are on Discord know how Discord works, right? But also, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are also like into gaming and Discord. I'm not. I frequent Discord because we are into streaming and stuff. But I mean, Discord's getting a really bad rap because people hang out on it, and they're finding out about Discord because of crimes and the chats.
People named David there.
Crimes, and there are people named David there, yeah. But it's just another platform, right? That speculation that is the same Celeste that we're talking about when this girl was 11. We'll get back to that, Mavka. There is another Celeste in the story, but let's not muddy it up just now. Okay. Forgot to ask Hella, how are you feeling? Thank you. I have had some improvement since the shot the other day. Thanks for asking, Tracy. They're on a video stream together. We'll show that in a minute. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going. There he is, Mr. David. And his real name's David Anthony Burke. And he is 5 years older, so born 28th of March 2005, known professionally as D4VD, which is just pronounced David. Yeah. Now, apparently, how he got into music, get this, is because he was playing Fortnite professionally, which I didn't know you could do, right? You can be a professional gamer on Twitch and making lots of money. Yeah, making lots of money, like streaming, basically. And he complained to his mother that his streams kept getting copyright struck because of the music.
Tell me about it, buddy.
Right?
And
his
right here.
Said, get this. His mum said, stop whining about it and make your own music to put on there. And he did.
So he fired up Suno and away he went. Oh, he made his own music. Okay.
He made his own music.
Oh, okay. I thought he used Suno.
No. Well, that would have been the easy way. But I got to give it to him, hey. Like, that's entrepreneurial skill and also artistry. If only he'd used it for good. We'll see.
Well, maybe he'll use it for good. We don't know yet because this is his early life. Maybe he did something, impressive later on.
Look, I listened to his music, and it's quite like, apart from the fact it's very dark, the themes are like a lot about death. They're a lot about death and like killing.
So he's the Black Papa Roach. Okay.
A little, yeah. If it weren't for that, I would quite like his music. But anyway, yes, he is too short for me and young. Hey, Steve, how are you? Okay, let's keep going. Right, so this is one of the few pictures or TikTok posts that were shown of him with allegedly Celeste, as in the child Celeste, and he would try to hide her from public view, although she was on his Discord and she would pop up from time to time, kind of hiding her face and stuff, but on like his streams and things, or she would be like in the background in his like entourage. So he actually got really mad at the person who took this photo, apparently, but whatever. But yeah, this is allegedly her. It looks a lot like her. November 2022, David discusses the lyrics of his song romantic homicide. So
that's
yeah.
sweet.
I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died, and emphasizing that interpretations are open. Now, pretty much all of his songs have this theme to it, like of death or murder, or there's also this woman or girl in a lot of his video clips, or MVs as they call them these days, of this long curly haired Latina girl, right? Which is now really creepy. So, oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. This is the video that we were just talking about. So there's allegedly her. See how she like is hiding?
Him as they're doing an online video. Take a look.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me. Bro, thank you, Mitochondria.
I gotta stop
Mitch
with him.
McConnell?
We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
She's not very good.
Again,
at
this clip from
hiding things.
TMZ allegedly showing.
Yep. So there they are again. And look, she's hiding her face, right?
Okay.
Don't stop it. Why is that happening? It's annoying. Just a minute. Just had to reboot my little presentation thing. Won't be a second, guys.
Take your
Talk
time.
amongst yourselves.
Chat's hourly.
Chat's what?
Hourly.
Hourly.
Oh, so how's everybody doing? So yeah, I told you his birthday was on Friday. So I got him a little toy where I put treats and hid him inside it, and he had to like figure out puzzles. And Junior solved it in 10 seconds.
Did he?
Yes. Kind of wasn't much of a game.
All right. So
what are we
Celeste,
talking about? Oh, yeah.
So we're back. Okay. So Celeste, think about this, right? She's a kid. Yeah. And she met this guy, David, online, but they met up in person. Obviously, they were hanging out, and she starts to go missing from her house, right? And her mom starts to put out like missing posts and tells the police and things. She goes missing twice. Celeste Rivas was last seen 14th of the 2nd. Please call that number if you have info or see her, please. Her family is very worried. And so, yeah, that was February 14th, 2024. Then age 13, and that was when she was reported missing for the first time. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with her home life, like whether there was some sort of problem with a stepfather or something like that, drugs, I don't know, right?
Surprised me.
Yeah. But clearly there was some issue because she kept running away, right? And that apparently she was found and brought back, and then she ran away again, right? This whole thing's really, really sad. Now, people who knew David and this girl, apparently, and they're all coming out now, thought that she was much older and that they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah.
I was going to say earlier, and I decided not to because I didn't want to sound creepy, but or didn't want it to be interpreted weird, but she looks a lot older than
Yes.
13 or 14. Like I
Yes.
would think 16, 17 maybe. I could see people thinking she was 18
Yeah.
or around that older age. I mean, she
I
doesn't
can
look
see
very
that.
young. Not that any
can
of
see-
this is right, of course, but it's
Of
just
course not.
I
Yeah.
could see people in that circle just assuming she was 18.
Especially if she said so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So
And
here he is
we're
talking
talking
about.
about like the treatment and stuff like
Hang
that.
on. Oops. I just want to say, here he is going to talk about now his art, right? And because people are going to, if you start looking into this, you're going to see people talking a lot about the fact that he pretty much is admitting to murdering her in all of his songs, his videos, there's a lot of cartoon, sort of manga, animation, etc., that you'll see, right?
Those will play well with the jury.
Wait till, yeah. If it does end up there, no question it's going to come in, right? So wait till you see what he has to say about all this.
And we're talking about like the treatment and stuff like that. And I had the idea to kind of make this first music video introduce a character that I had been kind of ideating for a really long time. That's why you see him with the blindfold and the bloody shirt aesthetic and the bow tie. I'm really big into anime and I'm really big into manga. And I wanted to make my own manga series at one point. And I was writing a lot of poems and writing a lot of things for it. And a big part of that manga was an evil version of me named Itami, which means pain in Japanese. And he wears his blindfold and he's basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego. And the story of the manga went like I was a detective and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, kind of like Fight Club with Tyler Durden. And he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. So like when I was as the detective, I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself. And it was like a cool little story. I didn't think anything would come of it. Like it was in the vault for like months and months and months. And I introduced it for the first time on screen because I had the opportunity with music to kind of explore this idea further with the Romantic Homicide music video. And people were asking so many questions. I was like, yo, this is kind of fire because like nobody would have ever heard of it if it wasn't for this music video. But Itami was the staple of this music video. You kind of see him throughout the entire thing. He's holding the knife with the bloody thing. You get the girl who's basically like the ghost of the person that he killed. It was his first victim in the manga. And I put that all on screen and me and Itami had a great time just like chopping it up and getting to kind of merge creative ideas on the entire thing. And
Chopping it up.
the Bloody Rose aesthetic was birthed in that music video as well. And kind of me representing my entire.
Oops, sorry.
And we're talking about like the treatment and stuff like that. And I had the idea to kind of make this first
Like the
music
plot
video
of Dexter.
introduce a character that I had been kind of ideating for.
Okay, sorry. Guys.
And we're talking about like the treatment and stuff like that.
Oops.
And
What I wanted to say was he has this motif of a bloody rose, right? And it goes throughout everything, right? So the idea of this bloody rose is that the rose is wilting and dying and the blood comes off it, and that represents the death of
sexuality?
the
Oh.
yeah, like the death of the love, right, between him and his girl or whoever she is.
Good
right?
Lord. Even
Yeah,
John isn't that gay.
yeah,
Love
yeah,
you,
yeah.
John.
And his tour was called Withered, right? Because it's like a withered rose. And you see these rose motifs popping up everywhere throughout all of his videos and his artwork, his covers of his artwork and just everything, right? Now, also, look, there he is in front of like some artwork that is, you can see like there's this girl, right? And this girl just appears all the time. He gets different actresses and stuff, and then he's got like this artwork that looks like her, right? Like, it looks like her. It's so creepy. He never gets a different looking girl. It's always a girl that looks like her. Yeah, his muse, Angela. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Now, he also wrote a song that never got released called Celeste. It's been leaked now, not under his label or under his name. Yeah, but it's also really creepy. Celeste, the girl who has my name tattooed on her chest. I can't remember the rest of the words. We can get them out in a moment. But it's actually, if it weren't so creepy, it'd be a good song. Okay, so now other things that are going on that are weird. He just started his tour like a month earlier to all of this, right? He's bringing caskets to the shows.
You get a bulk discount?
We'll just watch this.
David brought a casket to every concert of his, where every concert was a funeral, and David told us why he did it. And David's reasoning is
He's
even
doing the
more
coffin
spookier
dance
than I could have ever
reenactment?
imagined. And now, after seeing all the evidence that has been pulled from David's house, not only does it look like David is completely cooked, and even more worse, it's concerning that a lot of David's fans didn't even think twice when they saw this casket, because based on everything that I have seen from a David concert so far, all of David's shows seem to have some sort of demonic presence, as well as David having this weird obsession with DEATA, considering that he referenced it so many times in a lot of his songs. Even more insaner, David was obsessed with Hello Kitty. A lot of reports had Celeste last seen wearing these Hello Kitty Crocs, and even more insaner, David's profile picture on TikTok is a DEAD Hello Kitty. And now a lot of people are speculating that David's
DEI Hello
concerts were a
Kitty?
funeral for her. And now every new alleged detail that is coming out about this is disgusting.
Okay, wait. This photo is Celeste when she's 11. That's pretty wrong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the reason he's talking about Hello Kitty is because Celeste loves Hello Kitty. And
Yeah.
Celeste's body, apparently, was found, she was wearing Hello Kitty shoes, right?
Oh, Jesus.
And yeah, I know. And because Celeste loves Hello Kitty so much, David would buy her Hello Kitty things. And he, yeah, like this guy saying, his profile picture was a dead Hello Kitty, and he would post things on TikTok about Hello Kitty. It's just weird, right? It's really weird.
Yeah.
And so, sorry about this dude being so annoying, but yeah.
Me? Oh, him.
Disgusting. And it even makes me more sicker to my stomach seeing this new video of what looks to be Celeste going backstage at David's concert wearing those same Hello Kitty Crocs. Now, this is all alleged and speculation. Is David cooked?
Is David cooked? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, now what was it, Mara, that you brought up that she had, that I had matching tattoos? Okay, so with the matching tattoos, hang on, I'll just bring that up for a second. I don't think I've got it in my slides, but I could easily should be able to find a picture of it pretty easily. They've got tattoos on their pinkies, on the inside of their pinkies. Now, that may or may not be important. The reason it might not be important is because a lot of like stars and that have that same tattoo. I'm not sure what it means. Oh, hang on. I've got it now. Hello, picture, come up. David tattoo. Rihanna's got the same tattoo, for example. There we go. See that?
Hmm.
Can Can you see the actual tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently she has that tattoo as well. Now, what's interesting though also about the tattoo is when they found her body in the trunk, it wasn't so decomposed that they couldn't see that. Right?
Oof.
So I find that really interesting because let's just say this is getting really gruesome now, but it's possible that she could have been there since before he went on tour. And we're going to look at the dates in a minute, right? But if she'd been there since before he went on tour, I just wonder how that tattoo could have survived. Yes, Mav, good question. Who the fuck is tattooing a 14-year-old? That's going to come up in a minute shortly too. All right. But yeah, let's get back to this. Yep. Really good question. Okay. All right, so yeah, we just saw this little clip of video with her kind of hiding out the back of
the girl with my name tattooed on her chest.
Okay, so I don't want to get copyright struck, but that's actually the song Celeste. And I think I probably got away with it because it's like only a few seconds worth, right? Sorry, my StreamYard's acting up. Do you mind if I just leave for a second and come back?
Okay.
Cool.
So Hell is leaving now. So let's see more about Babu. He's taking a nap right now, looking good. He's all tuckered out after a big day playing, having a lot of fun. Got some different wet food for him today. And he seemed to really like the new wet food that I got him. So I might stick with that brand for a little while. But yeah, there's Babu. Oh, hi, Hella, you're back. Sorry.
Yep. That's better.
Oh, you want to get on with a silly show?
Yeah.
I was just going to talk about Babu.
Oh, right. Okay. That's better now. Okay. Now, also, Celeste seen backstage at David concert June 27, 2024. Let's see. I can't see her. Where is she? Oh, no. Okay, keep going. Hello.
The video ended.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to get to the
Okay.
next one. Oh, okay. All right. So now I've got no sound, but I want to show you the artwork style and the also the hang on. I'll go back a little bit. The words, right? So because it's obvious you don't feel the same as you did the other day. Where'd we go wrong? Look, there's a chick being cut up.
Romantic.
I'm at the party with hella regrets. I feel like getting in trouble again. Kickstart repertoire with a shovel again. I'm on a different level again. She fell in love with the devil again. We got to get apart for now because it's obvious you don't feel the same as you did the other day. Where'd we go wrong? I see it now. Yeah. This is not going to look good, guys. Okay.
I think the mango looks pretty good.
I appreciate it. It's if it hadn't been for the fact there's a dead girl,
Yeah, I kind of put a damper on things.
it did. Yeah. Right. So here's where we're at. So late August 2025, neighbors of his, because he lives in LA, right? Neighbors of his complain about David's Tesla being parked for an extended period on Bluebird Avenue in Los Angeles, leading to it being ticketed twice. Right? So, question, why would he leave his car out on the street anyway? He has a house.
Good question.
Yo. So dude's away on tour. Okay, so his tour starts at the beginning of August. Why the hell is his car out on the street at the end of August? That bit makes no fucking sense. Yeah. All right. All right. So this is what happens.
It's been a really hot summer. Yeah. Oh, this is upsetting.
Residents of this West Hollywood Bird Streets neighborhood are realizing tonight they've been unknowingly walking past a dead body for some time now. When this Tesla arrived at a Hollywood tow yard Monday morning, workers say the car was emitting a foul smell, and it wasn't long before the decomposing body of a woman was discovered in the front trunk. It was the same smell these residents and their dogs have been smelling for more than a week now.
He took a very big interest in sniffing all of it. I'm just remembering something. I mean, this is going to sound horrible. So we would walk by the hedges, and I'm like, the hedges always smell like something decomposing. And there's a lot of rats around in here, but there was always a smell. There was always a smell.
This man, who lives about 50 yards from where the car was parked, didn't smell anything, but says he did notice something seemed off.
The only thing odd was out of a state license plate, and it was banged up and kept moving from one place to other place within a couple of blocks from here.
It kept
The
moving.
car, which has Texas plates.
Wait. It kept moving? I heard this actually from some other sources that the car kept being moved. So somebody's moving the car around the street, maybe to avoid being ticketed.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. So dude's away, right?
Yeah.
Dude is on tour. Who's moving the car with the girl's body in it? That's someone else involved, right? There has to be.
Is registered to the singer David, who is from Texas. David, whose full name is David Anthony Burke, has 33 million monthly listeners on Spotify and 3.6 million followers on TikTok. He's currently in the
That's one of his videos. No shit.
midst of a world tour performing tonight in Minneapolis. So far, there's been no.
Oh, P.S. He did that. He did that performance in Minneapolis.
Naturally.
He did 6 more shows. I thought it was 3. Was it Scott? You figured out that it was 6. He did 6 more shows after the body was found. It's like,
How many shows should he have done?
I don't know. What's the appropriate number?
Probably 1 or 2 at least. I mean, you
Oh,
got
right.
commitments. You don't want to be rude and just ditch last minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Comment from the singer, but incidentally,
I mean,
a second body was found
has
in another
manners.
impounded car today, this time in a burned out vehicle in South LA. This one is not believed to be connected to the Tesla.
Look, bodies are found in cars all the time. Really, it really wasn't connected.
Police in the coroner's office are now working to determine who the victims are in both cases. In the WeHo case, Eyewitness News has learned the woman was small in stature, weighing less than 100 pounds, and had a tattoo on her right index finger reading SHHH.
Puzzled, very surprised that hopefully they could find out what happened.
Okay.
It's been a really hot summer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is upsetting.
Residents
yeah,
of
we
this West
know.
Hollywood Bird Streets neighborhood are realizing
And
tonight.
we've seen that already. I can't make these videos take up the whole page because then I can't go to the next page without playing it again, which is super annoying. Okay, anyway. Right. So did they say how the girl died? They still don't know, Eric. Right? So she was super decomposed. They said that she had been dismembered, but they don't actually know that she'd been dismembered. No one has come out and said that like the bones had been cut or anything like that. So she was wrapped in plastic. We know that. We haven't heard anything from toxicology at all. The
We
cops
heard from
have
Chandler
stayed-
Halderson.
No, the cops have stayed so tight-lipped about this. No one knows, right? We do know that there was only 70 pounds of her left, right?
Jesus.
And last time, when she went missing, she was reportedly 120 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like, she's a short girl. She's 5'3".
Yeah.
But, like, is that decomposition or had she been taking a lot of drugs before? Who knows, right? But yeah, no one knows. They just haven't come out with any more information publicly. So September 8, 2025, severely decomposed bodies discovered in the trunk of the Tesla. Lots of reports of foul odor and flies. Authorities estimate the body has been there for an extended period, probably days or more. Look, here's the thing though, right? They estimate that it had been there for days or more, and that was September around there, September 7th, 8th. This is his tour list. But I mean, August 5, 6 is when he started his tour, right? You think about that. That's a month earlier. Could it have been a month? I don't understand really how bodies decompose. Also, California, it's pretty hot there, right?
It would have been August, California, LA. Yeah, it's fairly hot. I mean, not
Yeah, I would think it'd be
so
pretty awful. Yeah, pretty hot there. Yeah, if it were winter, maybe.
yeah.
But like for the skin to have, for them to still be able to read shush on her skin, I would have thought, like I can see why they're saying days, but I mean, could it have happened back here? Could it have happened before August 5th? Don't know, but they said days, so I'm not sure. Maybe the reason they're saying that is because they've got some way of knowing when the car turned up on the street.
Yeah. Well, probably the Tesla can have all that stuff saved.
Yeah, and that's what people keep saying. It's like, well, the Tesla's got all this information that you can gather. There'd be CCTV everywhere, but they have not come out with anything, like nothing public whatsoever. And that all that they've said is that David has been cooperative, but yeah, no charges, nothing, right? It doesn't take long for a body to decompose. Yeah, Angela, you would think. You'd think that skin would be gone, right? If she'd been there that long. Now, people have been speculating that he came back and did this crime when there was a break between, where is it? Because he was 5th, 6th, 8th. There's a 3-day break here somewhere. Is it this one? August 23 to 26. Yeah, between what's Silver Spring MD? What's MD?
Doctor? Maryland?
Yeah, Maryland. And then Ohio. Yeah.
Who's asking Sean for advice?
That would kind of work out in terms of time. So yeah, to August 26th. Yeah, so people are speculating that there's a 3-day break there, so he could have come home in that time, done the crime, and left the car, and then gone back on tour. But this whole thing about the car moving around, that's weird. Like, who's the car around for him? And why? Why fucking move a car around?
Yeah, that's in water. It's in water. It's in water. It's in water.
That's her right there. Oh my God.
Okay, hang on a minute. Now, this is interesting.
It's in water. It's in water. It's in water.
Guys, note how there's two girls here. There's a girl there in the foreground, and there's a girl in the background. The girl in the foreground is not the Celeste that was in the car. That is another Celeste. There are two Celestes, right? Now, theory is that the other Celeste is kind of like a decoy Celeste, right? That he had another Celeste getting around that was older, and he would have her around because he knew that he was in trouble for being with this 14-year-old Celeste. And so she would be sometimes featured in videos and things. Yeah. And there's the real Celeste in the background. And when people would say, oh, well, this Celeste that you're with, she's underage, I'd be like, no, here's Celeste. Because you do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's just like a perfectly normal thing to do.
Too clever for his own good.
Now, just for fun, because this dude's turning out to be quite a dickhead, let's enjoy this moment.
David had the most hilarious fail during his Coachella performance, because despite practicing a backflip off the stage, this happened when he tried it for real.
Again. No.
Safa.
What page was it? No. That one. Page 9.
David had the most hilarious fail during his Coachella performance, because despite practicing a backflip off the stage, this happened when he tried it for real.
Okay, that is so becoming a new clip. You fucking twat. I love it. People making dickheads of themselves and falling over is the best thing. Especially this idiot. Yay. Okay, now, the house that he was renting on that street in California, the cops came and got them to clear out a bunch of stuff. The lease was in the name of Burke's manager, so that's David Burke, and there he is just being his normal self, and that's like all his clothes. Are you muted, Dolly?
No, I'm here.
You are.
Am I muted?
You are.
How am I muted?
I haven't heard from you in like 3 minutes.
Am I still muted?
You're muted. Muted. He's not muted.
No, I'm here. Can you not hear me?
What's going on? You hear him?
So for hell.
I can hear. I could hear the sound of the video.
I'll leave and come back. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Well, I'll just mute him for fun then. Hello. I know he's gone. He'll be back. That's weird. Anyway, so hello?
Hi.
Now I can hear you.
Yay.
Kind of.
Well,
Very
okay.
poorly though. Speak again.
What?
Speak again. I can hear you very poorly.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
Why can you not hear me?
Because your audio is shit.
No. Should be fine.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, we'll survive. Can you guys all hear him? Okay.
Yeah, they can.
Right. Anyway, so there's David with his wardrobe of bloody shirts.
Sure.
And the guy over to the right is his manager, Josh Marshall. And the name on the lease was Josh Marshall. They broke their lease within hours of the raid. Now, I just wonder about this Josh Marshall guy, whether or not he was actually staying at this place whilst David was away on tour. Could Josh Marshall be the guy who was moving the Tesla? I don't know, but Josh Marshall probably is the one who has access to the house, you would think.
Yeah.
Don't know. Possible. Is David being framed? Don't know. Let's see. Now, TMZ is all over this, as they tend to be, or TMZ, however you like to call it. Now, remember this guy on the right? That's Mark Garagos. Mark Garagos was Scott Peterson's lawyer. And he was also, I think he's also now the Hernandez brothers' lawyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's, defense lawyer to the, not stars. But yeah, the infamous, murderers, but want to be not murderers club.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he loves getting on podcasts and TV, and he plays around, being Whipping Boyd and Nancy Grace.
Not in a good way.
Let's see what he has to say.
My question is the lawyer who represents David denying that there was a connection or that they knew each other? Because that to me that's a heavy lift.
No statement on that. There's not talking. They're not denying it. They can't deny it. I mean, we have photographic evidence. We have video. So they definitely knew each other. So that's not an issue. They definitely knew each other, and they presented as boyfriend and girlfriend to a lot of people. So you've got that. And now this is where it just gets bizarre. So you have this situation where David goes on tour in early August, right? And the body is found September 5th. So, you would think, well, it couldn't have been David, but the fact is he was performing around this area, so maybe he came back. But what we thought was this car was just sitting there, and after 3 days, it's an abandoned car and you can call the police. Well, we now find out that this car was sitting there August 26th. And clearly, because it had been ticketed twice, it must have been sometime before August 26th that it was placed there. And that means for at least 2 weeks and probably more, that car was sitting on Doheny Drive, abandoned for somebody to tow and find.
So what I would imagine what they're doing. Number one, they have canvassed all surveillance cameras in the area so that they can try to pinpoint when that car was parked there. It's amazing how robust surveillance cameras nor cameras themselves are in the society we live in. So they've done that.
Yes,
They're going
John.
to see if they can determine who was driving that car when it gets there. They've already, I guarantee you, obtained the cell phone records. If she had a mobile phone, even if she had a burner phone, if they found that, they've got his cell phone records. So they're going to be able to triangulate roughly where he was, when, and what time. And then they've also got the ME taking a look at the remains and trying to figure out, and this is really where it's a difficult task because of temperature, because of where it was, and the remains. They're going to try to pinpoint a date or a rough time period of death. Cause of death is going to be as difficult, if not more difficult than that as well.
Right. Now, a couple of other things that they're getting.
So here's the thing, right? Those of us who follow this kind of stuff regularly, this is all just standard. Yeah. But the kind of people who are following this in terms of David's fans and the general sort of Gen Z pop culture group, they're all like, we don't get it. There's plenty of evidence, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, why is it taking so long? And sure, does this just mean he's innocent then? Okay, cool. All right. So then now what? It makes like no sense. So, I mean, I guess to us, it would also kind of make no sense also, but here's what I think. I'll just go like this for a second. And like, guys, disagree with me as much as you want. Like, I want everyone's opinion. But what I think's happening right now is I think there's a grand jury. If they're not before a grand jury already, they're preparing evidence for a grand jury. It might be David, who's the charges are being put forth against David to a grand jury, or it might be somebody else, or it might be him and somebody else. But I think that there'll be several charges. It will be dependent on the toxicology with her. Like, she may have a lot of drugs in her system, in which case it might be very difficult to prove actual homicide, especially intentional homicide.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be one of those cases where there's going to be a lot of discovery. There's going to be video. There's going to be tons of data on phones and chat groups and stuff like that. And it doesn't take 5 seconds to go through all that stuff. So at the moment, I reckon they're going through all of that and trying to put it together into a probable cause affidavit, and put the information towards a grand jury hearing. Does anyone disagree with me? Like, that stuff doesn't take a week. And one of the charges is probably going to be statutory rape. Yeah. But they're going to need witnesses for that, because it'll all be circumstantial. There won't be anyone who actually saw them doing it.
Yeah.
They'll have a lot of witnesses to just convince a jury that it happened, more than likely. And even more than likely is not enough, really, is it? I don't know how you prove it. I didn't hear what you said, but I firmly disagree with you. David, can you... Oh, fine, fuck you. You agree, Ma? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
You're so
I
generous,
feel
too.
like because it's a high profile case and there's so many people weighing in on it, I think like California is not always grand jury. Like that's not the first stop for them. But this particular one, and because it's so complex as well, I think that's probably what's happening. They have a photo of him paying some kid. I believe the mum and family was in on it as far as knowing. Paying a kid for what? All right, let's keep going. Oh. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you, darling. I can just barely hear you.
No, that's fine.
Oh, now I can hear you. You just got to
Really?
talk up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember?
Hello. Did David confess? Okay.
Server, David's pedals have been circulating, dating from March to August 2024. These messages allegedly show David coordinating the disposal of Celeste's body and bragging about silencing her permanently. The most damaging screenshot comes from April 10th, 2024, just days after Celeste disappeared. In a private group chat, David allegedly wrote, "Celeste flipped out last night, had to calm her permanent, wrapped her tight in the frunk, plastic from Amazon, park it in Hollywood Hills, let it sit till towed, no tickets on it yet." When someone in the chat responds, "Body disposal, risky AF," David allegedly replies, "Tour alibi covers me. Send $1,000 each for silence. She's gone quiet forever now, like the song." The phrase "wrapped her tight in the front" is chilling because that's exactly how Celeste's body was found, dismembered and packed tightly in a black duffel bag in the Tesla's front trunk, wrapped in plastic. The "quiet forever" line is being interpreted as David bragging about the murder, especially since it echoes lyrics from his hit song Romantic Homicide. Even more disturbing are the leaked call transcripts that
Wait. He said silenced her forever, wrapped in plastic in a trunk in 2024? That doesn't make any sense. Was he bloody clairvoyant?
I mean, maybe he just always had a way he'd do it if he had to. And he wrote about it.
Yeah, it's possible it's AI, Angela. They're saying that these are from Discord messages, so maybe they are, maybe they're not. I believe about 1% of the stuff that I hear. So, yeah, where are these texts? Yeah, good point. Let's move on. Is there another Celeste? This part I find really interesting. It just tickles my spidey senses. This one. Oh, Seraph is agreeing. Hang on.
Celeste Hernandez are two completely different people. Where Celeste Herrera is 22 years old. She also wears glasses. And just a few months ago, she was live streaming with Jason. Meanwhile, Celeste Hernandez was only 15 years old, where she disappeared in 2024. Most of these pictures with David are with Celeste Herrera, not Celeste Hernandez. And even more worser, as secondly, when you look at the matching tattoos between Celeste Hernandez and David, a lot of people are saying that their matching finger tattoos are evidence that they were together. However, it turns out that the finger tattoo is a massive trend. Even Rye Hannah got one about 6 or 7 years ago. And even more insane, David's song "Oh Celeste" mentioned "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest." And to our knowledge, David is not even considered by the police to be a suspect in this case, as David has not been arrested so far, despite there literally being a body found in his car. A lot of people are saying that since David was on tour, there is no way that this could be him, despite the police literally taking so many evidence from his house. And with the police seemingly doing nothing, it looks like David might be free. This is all alleged and speculation. Do you think David might be innocent?
From now on, I'm calling her Rye Hannah. AI has a lot to answer for, Angela. The guy's intelligence is much worse than anyone I trust. Right? All right. This one.
If you're following the case of David, you need to hear this brand new information because it makes a lot of things more clear. So someone close to David posted this. It's a little long, but trust me, it's worth listening to. They said, so I have a friend who was friends with David and I was around David because of him. Heads up, it's a long read. My friend and I found out about the car September 8th and my friend contacted David after and he just responded with, I can't say anything about that because I don't know what's going on. My car was stolen and I'm talking to the police. That was the last thing David said. As things started to come out online and the ID of the victim, we realized that the body that was found was his GF Celeste, the 19-year-old we met a few times after his shows, kickbacks, parties. One thing I can talk about that I'm 100% sure is that there was 2 Celeste because I've met them both and I've spoken to them both. One thing about that looking back that I find weird is that when they were both in the same room, the older one called herself Cece. If one was there and the other one wasn't, she would call herself Celeste. I wasn't too close to David, but my friend was. He was always invited to the events or kickbacks at his place or his shows at hotels, and he would bring me with him. He was always surrounded by streamers and TikTokers, Mark's Fat and this guy Ben. Now, when we would stream with other people at his place, he would pull Celeste, the minor, to the side and tell her he was going to stream and she can watch him in the room, so the girl would go hide out. I specifically remember this because this happened during a tattoo party he threw and there was a female artist and she actually refused to tattoo minor Celeste because she needed an actual copy for her consent form. And the minor Celeste was asking for a butterfly behind her neck like Cece, and I remember the artist kept saying no, and David started to get annoyed and told the artist that she lost out on the clientele he was going to bring her, and she said that was fine. She just has a policy like his NDA that she likes to follow. He tried to tell the artist that Celeste already had tattoos and she shouldn't worry about it because she's 19, and she told David, dude, I'm not gonna lie, she looks 13. I need the ID. I respect your NDA. Please respect my policy. David just said okay, pulled Celeste to the side and told her he was going to call his other artist later and that he was going to stream, so she should go to her room. She can come out when he is done, and he kissed her on the forehead, came back to the artist, apologized to her, and gave her a side hug. When David left, I asked the tattoo artist if this was the first time she's tattooed him, and she said no, this was her second time because last party a guy named Mark told her Celeste was a minor, but she wasn't sure if that was true or not, but if so, she wanted nothing to do with that stuff, and she didn't understand why the last party she came and that CC girl was getting called a different name and couldn't remember what, but it wasn't Celeste. I tried reaching out to the artist but got no reply. I tried again recently but noticed she hasn't posted since November of last year, which is scary. Also, I'm hearing that the older Celeste is now claiming that she never knew or met the younger Celeste, and that's a damn lie. She always looked annoyed and miserable and always seemed bothered when the younger Celeste was around and she wasn't getting David's attention. It always seemed like a love triangle. I know David has family in Texas and I know he's from New York City, so maybe he's out there hiding, but let's hope Celeste gets justice and the older Celeste needs to be questioned because it's crazy odd that she's seen wearing a dead girl's clothes. She always gave me bad vibes. Rest in peace to Celeste. Let me know what you guys think about this, and as anything comes out, I'll keep you guys updated.
Okay.
It's odd.
Well, the fact that this person hasn't posted since November 2024, in my mind gives it a little bit more credence.
Yeah.
Because if the person was just looking for attention based on the current events, they'd be posting now, right? So that whole big wall of text about not wanting to tattoo somebody who was underage, that makes that it's more plausible because it was posted last year.
Mm.
If it was posted last year.
Sure.
And this whole thing with the 2 Celestes, well, if there is a Celeste Herrera, which there seems to be, and we know there is a younger Celeste or was a younger Celeste, and they were seen together, I mean, who knows whether or not there was some antagonism between them. There might not have been, that maybe they were friends, who knows. But they do look a bit alike. Okay, one more thing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's just him with another one of his muses who looks exactly like Celeste. if the name rhymes with, oh God, Brad. And when will I be under arrest? Also, guys, and this is kind of sad. This allegedly she was pregnant.
Ooh.
Yeah. And this all comes from their Reddit, not their Reddit, his Reddit. Sorry, not his Reddit, his Discord. So he had a Discord which he ran and he moderated, and she was on there, and she then got deleted from the Discord and became deleted user, right? And hang on, we'll view it on Reddit. We'll view it directly on here.
If we must.
Yeah, we must, yeah. Can we just get into there? Hello.
Hi.
Why has it gone yellow?
Racist. Try clicking once or
I did.
to unyellow it.
It did that.
Click it once and then go to the right.
Okay, here we go. Got it. There we go. All right. So that's deleted user saying, guys, there, I think I'm pregnant. And hang on, we'll go to the next one. Why deleted user? Why do you think you're pregnant? My belly gets bigger.
Sometimes something kicks my belly.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I don't think it would be in the first month or two.
No.
Not that I'm an expert.
No. Hang on. There's more. Make sure if you're really pregnant or not, and if yes, tell the father and your parents. It might be hard, you know. I don't have parents, but thanks for the advice. Hang on, there's a part where David says him and deleted user have a baby on the way. Ah, here we go. David, are you happily married or single? And he goes, me and deleted user got a kid on the way.
Oof. So that was in what, July?
2024. Is that July? Is that the wrong
Well,
way
the other
around?
ones were switched around, so I think so.
Right, okay. Yep.
But you would have had the kid by now.
And then it says, hang on.
And as deleted user and I got a kid on the way.
Yeah.
Bad grammar.
Just so you know, March next year, and that is me and deleted got a kid on the way. Just so you know, March next year, 12/7/24. So maybe she lost one. Yeah, David's pregnant. What, Angela?
Oh, congrats.
That's amazing, love.
It's awesome.
Good for you, sweets. Well, I'm sorry we're talking about such a horrible topic and you've got
Yeah.
wonderful news. Is it your first, Angela? Angela breaking hearts in all the chats. Congrats, love. That's so awesome. No. Third. You know what you're in for then. Speaking of kids, yeah, yesterday when I said to my daughter, I'm like, so you know who David is, like D4VD, and she's like, I don't listen to David. I'm like, it's all right, it's okay. She's like, you know he hangs out with Cat's Eye. I'm like, it's all right. I'm like, he's a murderer, right?
Alleged.
I'm like, well, allegedly. She's like, oh, stop, Mom. He had a girl in his boot.
Yeah, well, Mark Jensen had a wife in his bed. Doesn't mean he killed her. I love how she doesn't even listen to me anymore.
How was sorry?
Nothing.
She doesn't listen to me anymore.
Yeah, I said something. You're just like, okay.
I'm
Carry
finding
on.
it hard to hear you, but yeah, I don't listen to you.
Oh, okay. Fine. Is this better?
A little, yeah.
Okay.
But
Good.
yeah, Game Stay is a little bit annoyed because David did a collab with one of the boys from Stray Kids, and even like the guy from Stray Kids, Hyunjin, who's actually my favorite. He's the best dancer. He's seen like in cartoon form with like a withered rose and the rose petals falling down and stuff. And it's all very sad. And now it looks like Hyunjin's like a murderer too, which he's not. Right?
No.
So
He's one of the good
very
ones.
sad. Very sad. And she's like, he's bad news. I don't listen to David. No, David. I'm like, I'm glad you don't listen to him.
I don't listen to any David either, so I feel it.
Glad you don't listen to David. He's very bad. Bad guy.
Yes,
No
he
David.
is. He's a bad lawyer.
All right. So
Are
guys,
you gonna read his super chat?
what's super chat? Oh, the super chat. Oh yes,
Yeah.
This.
Yes.
MLS making more simple for $9.99. Thank you, David. David. I'm so sorry, Sal. You lost the love of your life today. Do tell us about that.
Well, he's making things up again, but apparently a shyster ambulance chasing lawyer got engaged to someone I used to be friends with. And I hear they're having a Lego themed
buckaroo.
wedding. I know.
Are you going to be okay?
I think so. It'll take me a few days, but I think I'll get over it. I'll go play with some Legos and think about all the good times and
Send them some Lego.
it's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, from MLS and Dolly.
And yeah, thank you, David, for that. David. There will be David updates, I'm sure. Look, if I'm even close to right, there will be charges announced shortly. I can't believe he's not going to get charged with something. Just if it's not murder, possibly manslaughter or tampering with a body, or at least some sort of child essay. I think there's just too much attention on it for the prosecutors to not do something to him. They need to charge somebody. They can't just walk away from it. But yeah, I tend to think there's going to be a grand jury involved. I think there's a lot of evidence, and it's not as simple as it looks. So that's just my take. People are very impatient and just think, oh, well, it looks so simple. So yeah, obviously he's a pedo. So why don't they just charge him with that? Well, did anyone actually see him do the deed with her? Probably not.
Or are there texts between them talking about it, or something they can introduce to establish something happened?
Even talking about it's not enough, right?
If there was like text between them, they could introduce those.
Maybe. Yeah,
Email, text, Discord messages, clearly. Him saying that deleted user and them are Pregos. If they can establish deleted user was her, then it's all circumstantial, but it's pretty solid.
They would need a fair bit of that circumstantial evidence, and what I'm saying is that they can't get that together in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Snivels, how are you? Good to see you. What?
DUI guy said yes to you? Congratulations.
Oh my god. All the news today. We've got Angela with a baby and John's getting married.
To DUI guy, apparently. So congratulations.
Congrats. Yay. You know what? We need to have a celebration stream.
We should.
You do get those vibes from DUI guy? Oh, yeah. He's
I was
totally that
actually
way.
shocked when I found out he was not that persuasion.
Oh, this is all a sham.
Yeah. Chandler has a
Yay,
bigger beard than I have.
John! That's so cool.
Oh, bye,
DUI
Tracy.
is marrying Chandler. That's right. Well, what a big day. Cool.
See you, Tracy. Thanks for being here.
Chat up to 6:30 a.m. to get sorted with granddaughter and get her to school. So nice to see you, Tracy. All right, so I'm going to be back later in the week with a really important stream. Our wonderful friend, Steve Gosney, is suing for defamation the Miami Herald and the reporters there for what they did to him a year ago when they decided that it was the right thing to do to smear his name and report that basically he's a terrible, disgusting person for writing a fictional novel about the death penalty being applied in fictional circumstances in a novel. And he lost his job at the state attorney's office in Miami-Dade. He moved all the way from northern Florida to south, gave up his position as a state public defender, uprooted everything in order to go and work in the state attorney's office. And it lost everything, his career, his reputation, all because of these terrible articles that were written about him. And I streamed on this a year ago, and now finally he's settled, he's got a new career, and he has decided to sue for defamation, and I will be covering it again. And he obviously won't be speaking because he is one of the parties of the suit. but I'm here to cover it, as I obviously know a fair bit about the case, having covered it already. So that is going to be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you tune in for that. And if there are any updates to the David case between now and then, I will be definitely covering that too, because I'm totally down the rabbit hole on this one. Congratulations to Angela. Congratulations to John. That's huge news. You're running a trial, aren't you?
Yes. Assuming it goes forward, which according to the court reporter, it is still going forward. It's going to start tomorrow. It's there was Anthony Cummings, the jailhouse murder trial. Well, the other guy, beautiful waterfall, yes. The other guy that was involved in the unaliving of said prison inmate is going forward this week, a James Ogletree. So we're going to see his prosecution, see what his defense is. Will he blame Cummings? Will Cummings be called? Can Cummings be called? Can Cummings come to the stand? Who knows? Will Cummings come? We don't know. And do not come. Do not come. So hopefully it'll go forward, because I've got the stream all set up, and it'll start tomorrow with voir dire and everything, assuming it goes forward. So I'll have to download it and just convert it. I'll probably start Tuesday.
Cool. Sweet. So what day did you say?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So 2 days.
Which
Assuming
is
it starts.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay.
No worries. I mean, usually when I get excited for something, start to hype it up and actually spend some time getting ready, it falls apart and doesn't happen. So just saying.
Right. Like your sex life.
We'll see, Mavka.
All right, this has been fun, guys. Kind of, yeah. Now we're all saying worse.
I believe it's Teep, Scott.
Hey, Maddie. Maddie thought that I was mad at him yesterday, but I'm not. He thought I was going after him because, like, I thought that he was trolling me, but nah, there was no trolling going on. This is Hella's house. Yeah. No, I've got an admirer over in Sean's chat. The bit of stationery.
Go figure.
Basically. Anyway.
Making friends wherever you go.
Sorry?
Making friends wherever you go.
Seems that way. Unfortunately, it's just a paperclip.
Mm.
Her name was Ella. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. The co-host is Donnie and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she's an 803. To the attention, excited utterance. Her cat is staring from when he goes missing. We all censor it.
We're not ending. We're just awkwardly sitting.